Hello, lovely beings. Here I am again. I have a wild hair day today. Oh, it took quite some time before could go on with some technical details. I hope you can hear me well, because that's sometimes also a bit not always the same. I think I have the uh, yeah, the right audio. So hope you can hear me well. I'm gonna talk about how trauma rewires your brain. Yeah, changes your brain. So I'm gonna also go live. And also I'm gonna welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm live on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'm going live on on TikTok as well. Knowledge and healing, I call it on TikTok. Go live there. So everybody's very, very welcome. And I know everybody is like from different time zones and different directions and different places. So know that you're very welcome wherever you are in the world. And I hope my posts were inspire and uplift everybody, because that's what they're here for. Yay! Yes, yes. Hello, hello, hello. Now to my phone. So everybody's very welcome. Yeah, I'm a coach, I'm a healer. I give energy healings and I give courses so other people can also become energy healers. And I also share a lot of information about health and detox and consciousness and healthy living and healthy food. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I share about like everything what can enhance your life. What can you do? Huh? Because it's always about hello, hello, hello. Thank you for liking. Everybody's very welcome. And I am here to like, what can you do to empower yourself and enhance your reality, enhance your own well-being and health and happiness and joy and have a yeah, not a different life, but it's all about like living the life that you live like now and as fast as possible, but also see more what you can do, um, and what you can, how you can enjoy this reality even more, with being more healthier and longer healthy, and so you can enjoy it even longer. Because you can have all the money in the world, but you get sick tomorrow, it doesn't it doesn't matter. So that's why your health is so important. Your health is about your well-being. You don't want to wait until you get sick and then you need to change something. Like last week, I talked with some, like, no, I had like, last week I talked with someone who had the big C, and I was sharing some things what you could do, and she was like, "Oh, I never heard of this and this and this." And that's why I'm like, I am here doing certain things that a lot of people only do when they get sick. So I'm here to help people as well. So if you get really sick, you can also, um, yeah, contact me. I have different ways. Like I have different ways to help you with that. Like so, you can really, I help people break free physically when there's ailments, emotionally, when mentally, when you have like what you can do to enhance your well-being, and also financially as well. Like, hey, I have also some income ways, and also I help people like escape the matrix also on all the levels. But if you want to escape it just for a short while, I also help you with traveling. So if you need your like your new travel expert, advisor, agent, like I also help you. But it's like, yeah, it depends on what you need on one thing in your life. So know that you always can contact me. And I also wrote different books. One is Whispers of the New Earth. That one is on Amazon. You can find that one, and you can all find all the links in my bios everywhere. And on YouTube, I always share all the links. So I wrote different books, Hacking the Matrix as well, and Heal Yourself and Others. Like, how can you heal yourself and help others with that as well? And the other one is Hacking the Matrix with lots of tips and tricks which you can do on different levels. And yeah, I think they're all mind blowing, and especially Whispers of the New Earth. Someone said it was like So today I wanted to start talking about how trauma rewires your brain, like changes your brain. Because we are like a lot of times people that have like experienced trauma in their life, they change. They have different. Um, they're like, yeah, I'm different. Like, why can't I just be happy with this in this here and what is happening with me? And I'm different than most people. And there's a lot of things first that people think that there's something wrong with them, but it's actually because of the trauma, your brain gets rewired, so you use more parts of your brain. But you have to like get that all harmonized again. So you heal and you can be able to have that part as well of like feeling that happiness and feeling that love and feeling that joy. So that's why healing is so important, to feel the good parts as well, to have all parts, like see all the parts in this life. But a lot of times because of trauma, we changes our brain and we use more parts of our brain. So that's why some people are just happy to have the same life, the same, like they live their life in the same place, same job, same partner, same, and they don't have the feeling of wanting to know more, like to understanding more, are on that path. It's just when you are finding out that you're traumatized, and a lot of people are traumatized, but some people don't even aware of it. But when you're traumatized, you get on a path of healing, like spiritual healing or growth or like trying to figure out this reality and also for others. And then you become the glitch in the matrix. You become the glitch you want to see in this matrix. And then you're like, oh, you're different, and why can't I just be happy with this? No, it is. So you wake up, so you start looking for it. Like you become a seeker. You could become a seeker. But then when you found everything and you heal, then you want to spread that knowledge. You want to spread your truth and the knowledge you learned, because then you become a teacher as well. And I'm like, I want to be like, I am a teacher, but I also bring you back to yourself, bring you back, like also with my healings. You can come when you need a healing to me, but I never say you have to have 5 healings, 3 healings, so you have to do now every month. No, I just say like you come and I give you like information, or you become aware of the patterns you are facing and dealing with, or you become aware of your thoughts, your self-destructive, limiting beliefs and thoughts that you have, that you otherwise wouldn't like, as much, well, maybe not aware of it as much, but you also walk around so much things that you don't even know. So we have to be aware of what is us and what's not from us, because we are also in a whole collective field, and a lot of people that are really sensitive take on the energy and emotions. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hey, welcome. Rebel Rob. welcome. So, welcome. I'm talking about how trauma rewires your brain and how you can heal that. And so you change and you heal, and then you have different parts. So, because I found like I already know that we are the glitches in the matrix. There's like different things we see. We are like our, um, our pineal gland is decalcified. That's why like we can see certain things. Yes, we hope you're fine. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. So I got some like more information that I wanted to share, because I found yesterday a video on TikTok of a victim of SRA, from like rituals, and they do that on children. It's like really horrendous, and it's happening by the elites of this world, because they get bored. They have so much money that you can just print the money. They don't care, and they want like what they do. But there's also some deeper things behind it why they're doing certain things. But it's because uh, because they use adrenaline blood as like a drug that they use to SA children, and they use they drink their blood. And I had a victim of that. She was like, she said she was from a family that was like her parents and even her grandparents, like from both sides, were all part of those that satanic cult. And there, it's much bigger than we know. So it's happening everywhere, and especially the people that rule this reality. And she said, like, a lot of these beings are like victims. They become also like MK Ultra, and they become also super soldiers. And she was groomed from when she was like little child until 3. They started to SA her. 3 years. Can you imagine? Children of 3 years old. And this is horrendous, and people need to know that this happened. But she said she became, a lot of these children become super soldiers, MK Ultra, psychics, like the movie, you saw like the man who talked with the goats. It's like that you have super soldiers in the army, but it's like almost always the children that are get abused because they have like their brain functions differently. So they become psychics. They become like the more part of their brain gets activated. So they're psychic. Like I'm also psychic. I like you have you see the world differently. You see different perspectives. You don't see one narrative. You see different perspectives. But it's also the trauma rewires your brain. But how you can heal it by certain things, like that has everything in your brain on, like activate the brain. So you come to that healed state. Sadly, I can't respond to this. TikTok won't let me. Oh no, maybe you can say different things. So like he knows, and I know also. We have to say it differently. But you are correct, 100% correct. Like someone confirms that I'm correct with what I'm saying. So, but when you say, like, you can say SRA and SA, that kind of things we can say. So, and that is happening. So, what is coming out now? So, it will come out, like, people will find out there's like lots of children are the victims of SA by the elite. That, like, we're being governed by PDF, uh, PDF files, they call them also. So we PDF files that like yeah, victimize a lot of children. There's a reason why 8 million children go missing all over the world, and that's happening. But they use them only for their blood. So can you imagine? They just use the blood. So what happens with all the rest? Yeah, they use them for adrenaline growth. Almost all celebrities need to do this to the children. Yeah. So this that's why a lot of people that are awake are sharing information and truth, also share about this. And if they're not sharing about this, about the SA and pedophiles, then they're not, like, a lot of people just do like love and light, it's all good in this world, and it's all a reflection of yourself. It's spiritual bypassing. So that's why, like, on one hand, I use spiritual techniques and stuff to deal with this reality, but I don't teach spiritual bypassing. I don't say, like, I don't want followers. I want people to think for themselves. I want people to empower themselves so that they also start sharing about certain things, to start sharing their truth. So thank you very much for you sharing your truths as well. I'm very grateful for that. And we need more people on that, so it becomes common knowledge. And it is already coming out everywhere. Everybody knows about the corruption. Why would they, like, it's like crazy. Like the wars are only orchestrated for money laundering to get more money into their pockets because the normal people don't want money. Don't want. They want to live in peace. They want to live in peace. They're not behind all of these wars, and it's all propaganda from the mainstream media. It's like there's like six companies that have it all in their hands. So it's coming out that that it's so much corruption, but their money is getting stopped by America with the US aid funds. It's stopping. So that's why they're finding now different ways to get it going. And now you see the bad guys, mostly Europe now, European nation and NATO. It's like yes, yes, it's a very nasty club, and Holland is top one with this. Yes, yes, very clear. Holland is very clear with that on like number one. So I come from Holland. That's why I keep. He's also from Holland, and we share like the deep truths. That is because Holland is also very brainwashed. Very people. Most of the people watch like. I had a list of people watching like believing the mainstream media, and I know already like 10 years ago it was like in America less than 50%, but in Holland more than 70% still believe the mainstream media. So only when you put out the television and stop the fear mongering, warmongering, then you will see that there's different uh, narratives out there. So that's why I also share different narratives and different perspectives, and you can make up your own mind. But what I really want is people to empower themselves and heal themselves. And there's a lot of different ways how you can heal yourself. And with the trauma, it's like in your brain, because your brain works differently. So you have to be more aware of how your brain works and how you can heal. So everything what I do is to help you heal, actually. So one of the things what can really change your neural pathways is like meditation. It's like meditation because you light up your brain. They have like you see like different brain scans of people that meditate that they like more of their brain gets like lights up. It's because they use more of their brain. Because you don't only use your brain for survival mode. Because your brain, when you meditate more often, your brain goes from survival, fight, survival mode to more creative mode. You get ideas, you get information. Like a lot of people don't even have access to that creative brain of them. And that you can only get that like with meditation, but also journaling. Journaling is one of the best things you can do to find out what's going on in your subconscious. A lot of times we have lots of more fears behind everything, and we're not even aware of that. So meditation helps a lot, journaling helps a lot, but there's also different ways like healing, eating more healthy, and detoxing, because decalcifying your pineal gland. So you see through why all does trauma needed to happen in your life and what is actually happening in this world. So a lot of people only go like one step in your awakening process. People wake up and then it's first all the trauma and all that dark night of the soul and oh what's happening in this reality. And then you go to the next phase, like healing yourself and recovering yourself. And there's different pathways you can use to heal yourself. And one of the pathways, what is really good, is like trauma healing. You can do like EMDR. You can do it's like repetitive eye movement, and then you go to the trauma that happened. Because a lot of people are stuck in the past, stuck in the trauma. You want to go further than that. So EMDR is a really good one when you have like severe trauma happening to you. Then you have also EFT. It's like tapping. You can find it everywhere on YouTube. You can tap tap tap, and you can say things to yourself. And then it's like you rewire your brain out of it. You go to the core reason of your trauma, and then you heal that. A lot of therapies also heal, and what I did was like family constellation was really one of the best things because we are not even aware how much emotional baggage we still have. Like, and with the family constellation that comes out, and then you like heal it. Like you have a role play and you get emotion up, and then you're like, oh, I didn't even know that I had this emotion, and then you can let that go, and then you feel much lighter. So there's a lot of different things that you can use, and also psychedelics is an amazing, amazing tool. But you can also already use normal mushrooms to rewire your brain, like just lion's mane or just like different mushrooms, like medicinal mushrooms, can rewire your brain as well. One of the biggest one is lion's mane, but there are different ones. And that is something that also heals your neuropathic pathways. So you have more. So you have like we have like we're like there's infinite potential in us, and we're not even aware of that. And I feel always like people think they're alive, but maybe you should do this, and maybe you feel really alive. You didn't like scratch the surface yet of how you can feel in this life. And that's why I am like fully dedicated to healing myself, becoming the best version of myself, the healed version of myself, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, and I can help you reach that too. But I give you the tools to reach that. On all my YouTube, on my TikToks, I give you the tools. And that's why I want you to empower yourself. And another great way is psychedelics. It immediately heals your neural pathways. That's why when people have like physical illness, it starts with the aura, starts with emotional blockages. Like a lot of the physical illnesses can be healed by going to the emotional place of what happened somewhere along the line that you are not feel good right now. And we stuff it down. We stuff it down. We have to feel those emotions that are coming. And once you are, I have like very emotional and sensitive. I just need to feel it. But we are not used to feeling our emotions. So that's why you have to be in tune with your own body and your emotions and knowing what is going on. Like what's affecting me and what is happening in my life. Like you have to be aware of that. And that's why psychedelics really help, because you heal like everything what is still there, like emotions come out. I have the most when I have like big psychedelic. I have first a lot of sadness coming out, realizations, and then I feel like completely high, and I feel like this is our natural state of being. We should be like happy and joyful all the time, but also life happens also, but shit happens and you feel bad, but you're quicker in normal balanced state again, and you can deal with everything what's happening, and you take charge of everything what you need to do. Lots of times people don't even aware of how much trauma they have. Like if you don't have energy, you have trauma. If you have physical illnesses, you have trauma. If you have to procrastinating, like, oh, I will do tomorrow, and then you do it again, not, and do it again, not. Like those things. Because when you do meditate and when you do psychedelics, those things first come up of those thoughts. Oh, I should be doing this. So make sure you do everything what you need to do, have that first settled, and then you can have this. And then you have like higher thoughts and higher, because if you don't do the things that you need to do, you get, that's why people have loops. Then they have like negative experience because they're like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done this. And I'm like, no, you should have done this in the first place. Why does the grocery list come by when you meditate? Because you have to figure out what is your grocery list before meditating. You have to do the things. It will come up all the time. It's coming up as loops, and that's why people have like bad trips and loops and stuff. Because like then comes out what is the most important in your life. What do you need to do? What is important? And focus on that. We're like, we don't have, everybody says thinks we don't have time, but if you have time to scroll a couple of hours, you have time. You have time to do anything. You have time to read, learn. You have time to listen to interesting podcasts. I I have a podcast as well. It's very inspiring people, by the way. And you have time to learn, to read, learn. You have time to meditate. You have time to exercise. Like even if you do a couple of minutes a day, you have time for that. It's about priorities, setting your priorities. What is important for you? But for me, it's like my health is like number one. It's really important. But also another thing is also you can what to do for a lot of people like doing a big dose of psychedelics. It's like a lot of people are a bit afraid of it. So what you can also do um, is to rewire your brain is microdosing. Microdosing as psychedelics. I had a podcast with someone who's doing that, helping people out, and you can also get the psychedelics. I help you coach. I coach you if you want to. But that woman was amazing. She does microdosing, and that also rewires your brain because you do this for a longer time, and then you see what is happening, and you can deal with things easier. And life is a bit like you find out what's happening, and you have like more creative ideas, and you heal. And that's why they say like psychedelics, like highway. Like I was always saying, yeah, but do yoga and meditation. I was like, I went to all the psychedelic festivals, but I never took anything because I was like, I do yoga meditation, I'm happy, I'm good. And then I people saying, yeah, but this is the highway. If you take some psychedelics, you do your eyes closed, you connect with yourself, you do like healing, so much more healing in a short time, which you can also do in a long time, but it will take much longer. So I did ayahuasca. I did ayahuasca in the summer in Argentina, and I felt like I was doing psychotherapy for myself for 10 years in one night. So much healing, so much like getting rid of fears and sadness, because we have this stuck in us. It's like huge, it's huge. And a lot of times it's not even from us, it's from like a generational trauma going down on us. Like my parents and their parents and their parents, and the fears that they had, and the anger that they had, and the weakness that they had, like it comes down on us. Hey, from Argentina! Wow, I was just talking about that I did ayahuasca in Argentina, and what comes someone from Argentina that did lots of times ayahuasca. 400 times, my God. That's a lot. Bless you, brother, bless you, brother. It's like amazing medicine. But I also felt I did one time, and I felt I got the blueprint. I got the blueprint how to get there. Oh, you're a friend celebrator as well. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, great. Like, who knows, whenever I come to Argentina again. I love Argentina and I love the people. I went to San Marcos, Sierra, and I went to Capilla del Monte, where they have a lot of UFO sightings. And it was like amazing in Argentina. And I really love the people there. And great that you're also plant medicine facilitator. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you on my page. But it's so enormously healing, and it's like a highway to it. And and then you feel how we should be living as human beings, free and happy and fully like psychic, and all our channels or life, like our chakras aligned, and have everything aligned, and how you feel like everything. Then you know that you're part of everything. You feel everything is like vibrating, and the whole reality, and then you feel like how divine you are, like we are divine beings living this human experience. But at that moment you feel that, but then you have to go back to your humanness, because they say before enlightenment, because you know how it feels to be fully enlightened in those moments, and then you get your homework. You get your homework from those stages. You get the information that you need in your everyday reality to change your reality, so you're more aligned with that. You're more aligned with your own inner being, with your inner self, and with your purpose and how you want to live and how you want to do things. And that is so beautiful. This is great and excellent. Thank you so much for this transmission. Oh, you're welcome. And you're possibly to San Marcos Sierras. Oh, God, amazing place. Yes, definitely is. And so hopefully next time you go to Capiscia del Monte, where they hit the UFO, it's a very important place, interesting place. It's also where they have apparently an inner Earth city underneath big mountain. And like you, we are a lot of times we're living not our full potential. So we're living in fight flight mode, and that's what they want you to be, so you don't find out what's actually happening in this reality. So you need to go changing, and then you see that there's different realities out there, like different perspectives, different realities, but also different versions of yourself. A much higher version of yourself is possible, and that's why I share different ways for you to be more aligned with that version of yourself. You're welcome. You're welcome, Angela. Like, yes, that's very welcome also. And that's why I let people know that there's different possibilities out there. You can feel fully alive, you can feel fully healthy, you can fully feel vibrant. It's like, wow, you can feel so good. And that's why I give all the things that I do. It's like, this helped me, and then this can also help you. So that's why yoga helped me a lot, meditation helped me a lot, exercises helped me a lot, journaling helped me a lot. I'm now writing books, so I can also give information to people as well with my books. I have a lot of information coming down, and then we are aligned with source energy, with information, with the God-like source coming through us. Like that's why you call this a transmission that I'm saying, because I am alive. This is like a reason why I suddenly have to go online. Like it's like I have moments that I want to go live and I have moments that I don't even want to go live. But when it is, it's always very divine timing, and everything what I'm doing is anyway divine. But we forget about our divinity, because then we like, oh yeah, but we also have to cook, and we also have to clean, and we also have to do things. But all of this is also divine. It's a part of it. Everything is part of your reality, and everything is part. But you use those spiritual things, those tools, to have your normal life, but live it with more grace, with more compassion to all your other fellow people, and live it with more reverence and with more meaning and with more love behind everything what you're doing, because it's about you putting that love in there, because you become a being of love. And the more you heal, the more you are love, and the more you share love. But sharing love, you can do that with love. Some people say, oh, this is love, and this is not love. But sharing your truth, so people wake up to what's actually happening, is also love. But only the people that are doing that as well, a lot of times, understand that version of love. I'm kind of a tech nerd or something, but you can maybe improve something with the microphone, so the movement of your hands that produces some. Oh! Thank you for letting me know. I don't know what. Sometimes it's strange. But like this is now the standard microphone, so you don't like. I changed this microphone. Let me know if you can hear me. This. If it's now better. Can you hear me better now with the normal microphone? Communicate the microphone on my computer. This is the microphone of my computer. Real black. Can you hear me now better? Can you hear me now better? I put another microphone on. But normally that microphone is better, and this one not. So much better. Okay, so cool. Thank you. But I have, like, if I do it on Zoom, I have to put another microphone on. But if I do it on Restream, I have to put this microphone on. I'm also not like very much of a tech nerd, but thank you. But it's not again like this. Okay, so I will put it again on.
So now it's better again. It was better now again. So I put it now back on this one. It's from the bureau. But I have also a microphone, but that was not working so well. So new microphone. I need a new microphone. New microphone. But it's funny, like on Zoom, if I post on Zoom, now it's crystal clear. Yay! Because when I post on Zoom, I have to put this on as microphone, but if I do Restream, I have to put this microphone. So it's good to know. And sorry, I was not clear before. But I have the people also on TikTok, they will hear me clear. And this will also be on my YouTube, as long as people can still listen to me. So good that my microphone is now better. So I need the microphone, the normal, for my computer. But before, I never had this. I never had to check it, but it's only since a couple of short time that this is happening. So that's good. So I can do it better next time. Yes. Yes, very good. Yeah, where was I? Like, I think it's like already, I shared a lot already about like how trauma changes you and what you can do to heal. It's a lot of different ways that I shared now as well. So you can always watch it back on YouTube to see the whole transmission, the whole talk. And know that you are very welcome wherever you are in this world. If you can book me for coaching and healings. So we go help, like in what way I can help you become your best version and heal yourself. And also I have books, I have meditations, I have yoga. I share, like there's a yoga group on Facebook with lots of yoga sets and stuff. So, I do different things that I could help you with. But I now also, I'm like a guide. I'm a guide, like an inner being guide, also an outer being guide. So like whatever you need healing with or whatever you need change with, like from your inner side or your outer, like I'm here to if you want to coach by me, let me know. I also give healing courses so other people can become healers as well. And a lot of times when I give healings to other light workers and healers. And I'm grateful that I can be there for them because they are like normally the ones helping other people, but they can also sometimes feel stuck or not see what is happening in their reality. And I'm grateful to be their guide as well. And I also had lots of people always helping me out. And I have like my own mom is also a healer. So if I need some help, I can go to my own mom. Hello, welcome everybody. So my mom is also a healer and I'm a healer and I come from a place called Heal in the Netherlands. And so I'm like I'm living my blueprint. I'm a born healer and I really want to be of service to humanity and I want everybody to thrive. I want everybody to be thriving and happy and healthy and financially well as well. I also share different income ways, so you can also DM me for info about income ways, and you're also welcome. I have one worldwide possibility, and I just want to help people, and I want to help whole humanity. So at one point, I want to start building eco villages everywhere in the world, so people can come to heal as well and also to live there. And but for now I'm also a travel agent, so if you want to have like inner travel like coaching and healing, but I also do outer travel if you want to do like if you want to live in a different country I have a lot of information about like wanting to go and how to do that, and what are the steps, and what are different countries where you can go to if you're not happy in your own country. And but also if you just want to go on holiday, I have lots of different possibilities as well, like amazing like packages with resorts, like, all inclusive, but also train rides and whole tours all over Europe, river cruises, world cruises even. And if you want to go like to Egypt and cruise the Nile, or you want to go to the Taj Mahal, I see myself also doing tours at one point, that like I bring the people with me, and let's do also yoga and meditations in between, and transmissions and information coming through, and for you to be in a place where you can feel that, that you can heal and detox and rest. Because a lot of times people have like when they're on holiday, like all those good ideas come out, like, oh, and then when I come back, when I go back, I'm gonna do this and this and this, but then they forget. So that's why, but that's why I've had myself. I went to a festival and they had like so much more freedom. And I was like, I'm gonna, when I go home, I'm gonna do this and this and this, I'm gonna travel. And then I come back to my normal reality. And then I did a Tantra retreat in one weekend, and it really opened up again everything. It's like, I don't want to live here. I don't want to do this job. I want to travel the world, and I want to live more free and to more do what I want. And I'm doing that now. So I also want to help others do that as well. To how can you live more free? And welcome. How can you live more free and be more yourself, your own version? Like, are you the version that you want to be in your life? Yeah, I'm like very much I'm very happy with where I am, but I know I can improve even more. I can eat healthier. I can be more focused with my energy. I can make sure that I like make more books out there to help more people. I'm building my brand. I already have like my yoga, my meditation, my healings, my courses, my coaching, and my books out there, my videos, my talks, my podcasts. Like, I'm building my brand, and I with every little step. And it takes consistency and discipline, and doing certain things. Like, I had to do like lots of times like yoga, like every day, like 40 days this set, 40 days this set, 40 days this meditation. And like it also it helps. Like little steps every day will get you there. Little steps every day, consistency, discipline, the work on yourself and on others, and understanding this reality in yourself and helping others. That is like really my purpose. And I'm also glad that I can do that with my partner. He is on the same path. So you can also see this video will be also on my Facebook, of course. You can see that back, but it's also on my YouTube. There's many more. My YouTube is Miss Hellbreaker. I'm Miss Hellbreaker everywhere on social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, the YouTube, and Rumble as well, where I share like some more videos that you can't just post anywhere else. I'm like everywhere on social media, and you can find me. And I'm here to share like knowledge, information, and just want to help you. And yes, my name is Miss Hellbreaker everywhere because that's my real surname. My real surname is Hellebrekers in Dutch, and you translate in English, it's Hellbreaker. So that's my real surname, and that's my mission: is to break free as much as possible from hell matrix, this system, and live in paradise and bring paradise on earth, bring heaven on earth for everybody. Because if we unite, if we come together, and like wherever you are, you can bring that. Wherever you are, be the change you want to see in this world, be the love you want to see, be the compassion, be the that's what you can give. Like, even if it's a hug, even if it's a smile, even it's like, I gave some like African woman, African mother, like I sent them there some. I have like on one. I'm now on Noster as well. It's a platform where people like when they appreciate what you're sharing, they send you sets. It's like little crypto. So I'm on there for a couple of weeks and I already have like more than 10,000 of these sets. So I can share this again with other people. So, and I am on all the other platforms and never make money off those platforms, but on that platform, it goes straight from the people. So that is platform 2.0. It's decentralized. There's no big corporations. There's no censorship, and it's from the people yourself. Like there's no middleman in between because you have that. You have that with TikTok. You have that with YouTube. You have that with IG, Instagram. They make money out of us. So we have to find different ways of, helping each other. And I love Noster. So hit me up. I miss Hellbreaker also there. So if you ever go on Noster, hit me up there. I'm also writing an ebook how to do Noster, but you find it if you Google Noster and how to set up and how to start it. It's not that difficult, but you need to find an app how to do it. So on iOS, on web browser, or on Android, you have different apps. So you have Damus, you have Primal, you have Android, you have different apps, so you can be able to come on Noster. So do the research and I hope to see you there. But I am like really happy that I finally find a platform. It's like value for value. People, because what you post, they value it and they send you those little cryptos and then you can send it to someone else again. So I was able to send like an African single mom who needed some money for her like dinner and sent her some sets. And then you feel like you are actually helping the people. Like, so I'm also planetary healer, and from my point of view, and studying gene keys, what I understand is that not everybody came here to be a healer. Yes, we all have our own medicine to share. Yes, of course. Like that's why I say this is my purpose. I have my blueprint, but for everybody it's different. So what, like, because you give the medicine, and then they will feel what they need to do. Yeah, thank you for this. For your sharing. Like everybody has what is your purpose? What are you here to do? Some people are like writers, some people are artists. I have a friend who makes amazing, beautiful art. Like, what is your inner being wants to do? And what are you doing? Is that the thing that you really want to do, or it's like something else? So I'm going to share also about that with my partner, about like your purpose. And that's also one of our videos that's we're gonna make, the purpose. So we're definitely gonna share that as well. And so I share different topics, but it's about connecting with yourself, with your inner being, with your intuition, and what is it what you want to do? What is your mission on this planet? Ask that yourself. What is my mission? Ask the universe, make it more clear for what is my message. Like, what is my mission? Make it clear every day. And it doesn't matter what you do. It's like little steps will get you there, like action, like steps, little steps, and you will get there. Yay! Oh, thank you for liking it. Thank you for joining. Welcome, everybody. Lots of love. I share lots and lots of videos on TikTok. Watch them, share them, and know that you're very welcome. It's all here to empower you, for you to find your to empower you and to find your purpose and to find your dream life. What is your dream life? How do you want to live? How do you want to be? What is it like? Are you happy with the character that you are? And maybe you can change certain things. But it's more like peeling an onion, so you're more yourself. And for a lot of other people, you think like, oh, this person's weird. No, you become more and more yourself, and more energy, and more happy with yourself. And then you share that. So thank you for being here, and thank you very much. And lots of love. And thank you for Gustavo. I will put you aside. And also Angela for being here. Yes. Bye-bye, everybody, and wishing you all the best. I know where you can find me. Yes, and my website is misshellbreaker.com. So, and my YouTube is also Miss Hellbreaker. So you know where to find me. And wishing you all the best in life, and a good evening and a good day wherever you are in this world. Yay! Bye-bye!